Well, welcome to our next review, the Samsung Galaxy S7 for Verizon Wireless. I will advise at a time, if you happen to look at the signal bar and say Verizon sucks, be advised I am in my basement where you will get very little signal, period, because our office is in the basement. Now we're going to switch to monitor capture here, just so everybody can see. Woohoo! The screen here, we're going to start. Go into settings and show you exactly what the Samsung Galaxy S7 is running. Android 6.0.1 with the latest security patch of July 1st. They have not released a new security patch yet for the Galaxy S7. They usually release one once a month, depending on your phone. You can see all the phone information here. The Wi-Fi, we'll start with the Wi-Fi since that's what's first. It does have Wi-Fi, both bands, so you can get faster speeds with your Bluetooth if you have, or with your Wi-Fi if you have a Wi-Fi router at home that allows you the 5 gigahertz processing. Not 5 gigahertz processing, I'm sorry. Allows you 5 gigahertz wireless. As you can see, the screen is very responsive. It is running Android 6.0.1 with the TouchWiz UI. TouchWiz UI is the Samsung variant of Android. It's basically their overview or their overlay. They add some stuff, change some stuff up. The screen itself, as you can't tell by this picture, but the screen is 5.1 inches and has 576 pixels per inch, which gives you a very good screen resolution, which would happen to be 1440 by 2560 pixels. The screen is Super AMOLED, and it has scratch-resistant Corning Gorilla Glass 4. So if you're worried about scratching your phone by putting it in your pocket, you don't have to worry about that. Let's take a look at the camera. As you can see, it's a very good picture on your camera. Reviewception. It does take both video and regular pictures. Camera itself is 12 megapixels with an aperture size of 1.7 and a focal length of 26 millimeters. For those of you who like to record video using the camcorder on here, you will get up to 4K video at 30 frames per second or 1080p HD at 60 frames per second. You can do HDR, which is high dynamic range pictures. It does have facial recognition. You can see HDR on and off. Multiple effects that you can choose from when you're taking pictures. You can have that set on and off, and you can save it to either your phone or your memory card if you have one installed. Since I brought that up, we're going to talk about that next. This does have a memory slot for the micro SD card. As you can see, I do have the developer options turned on here. Let's go to storage. As you can see, there's room for internal storage and an SD card, which is nice. Yes, the phone does come with 32 gigabytes of internal storage, but you can never have too much storage. Oh, that sucks. Didn't mean to unmount that. That's okay. Displays and wallpaper. What's nice with Samsung, you can go to the Samsung store. And you will be able to download different themes. As you can see, I still have the Team USA from the Olympics. I have the Galaxy App Store. You can choose different apps for your phone. Little section where they have their, oh crap, I just changed. Somehow I changed languages. Not sure how I did that, but that's okay. As you can see, even while doing this, phone is still very responsive. To keep the phone this responsive, Samsung uses their own chip, which is a Samsung Exynos 8 octa-core processor. Like I did say, it is an octa-core processor, which means 8 cores to help you run fast. System memory itself is 4 gigabytes. That helps keep the phone running this quick. As I did say, you do have the micro SD storage slot that you can add up to 200 gigabytes of extra storage. Here's your themes where you can choose between different themes. It appears the recommended theme for the day is Flamingo Love. Just go into their store here. You can see people have made up themes, or Samsung's made themes that you can charge for. You make your own theme and put it in the store. And more in search. There's only one NASA type theme. It's in green interstellar for $240. We'll pass for now. You have a couple different ways you can set your lock screen to lock your phone. You can have swipe lock, pattern lock, pin lock, a longer password, or a fingerprint. As my son found out, you can go in here and add multiple fingerprints if multiple people want to use the phone. He had it set up so there was 2 sets of fingerprints in there, mine and his. You can set your phone up so when you restart your phone, it requires a PIN or it doesn't require a PIN. Mine right now does not. Worried about people stealing your stuff on your SD card. You can also encrypt your SD card, which is a very nice feature if you're hiding stuff or have stuff that you don't want people to find, which is nice because I don't, so I don't need to encrypt it. Also, other multiple storage settings. You can add all your accounts in one easy space. Google settings. And if you need to reset your phone, you can do this, or you can transfer all your information from one phone to another if you're getting a new phone. That's a nice Samsung feature that they've added. The battery in here is a 3000 milliamp non-replaceable battery. The phone does have wireless charging, as I'll show you here in 1 second. That's the little image that comes up when you set wireless charging. Pardon that, I was flipping the screen around while changing it. If you have a kid that you've bought this phone for, or you're just not very versed in Android or the TouchWiz UI, you can set up an easy mode It allows you to very easily set up your screens and be able to find your apps. As always, there's system updates. As we were talking about, the 3000 milliamp battery. Sorry, there's the battery settings. You have power saving mode and ultra power saving mode. This is for when your battery's getting down real low and you have no way of charging it, but you still want to be able to have your phone in case something would happen. As right now, you can see we're not fast charging. We don't have a fast charging cable, but you can turn the settings on. And as with every Android, you can see how much percentage of your battery usage is being used by each app. And with a 3000 milliamp battery, you can get about 13 hours of LTE service, which is a very decent amount of time for a phone nowadays. As I've showed you before and told you before, I do a lot of gaming on my phone. Everything from Pokemon Go to Clash of Clans, which does happen to chew up battery a lot faster than just talking or listening to music. So I get about 6 to 8 hours of use with this. Another nice feature of the Samsung S7 while I'm looking at it is the game launcher. This is a special folder that you can put your games in. Not only does it give you suggestions for other games that you can get from the Galaxy Store, also gives you options while you're in game. To not have alerts while you're playing a game. Hey, thank you, Jacoby. You have power save features for when you're playing games, and this only works for games that are in your game launcher folder. You can change maximum power, save power, or off. Depending on what game you're playing, you may want to leave it off because it does mess with the frame rates of your games. You can have it set up so that you get no alerts during the game. And here's game tools. It allows you to set your game settings for different features. Say you want phone calls, but you don't want text messages, and things along those lines. So if you're looking for a new phone, S7 is one of the newest phones out on Verizon Wireless right now, the S7 that is. The other phone out right now from Samsung is the Note 7. So you can check out this phone on Verizon, the largest network in the United States, from coast to coast. And as you just saw in a previous post we did, they have recently increased data speeds by 50%, which makes you're using the S7 that much better because you get extremely fast speeds. Galaxy S7 is available on Verizon Wireless right now for $28 a month. Or if you want to buy your phone outright, the retail price is $672.